When did someone mistake your kindness for weakness? My roommate Caleb always thought he was doing me a favor telling the girls I brought over embarrassing stories about me. He'd have that smug little smile while saying that I still called my mom every night before bed. Another, it was telling a girl about how I once fell off a treadmill in front of our entire gym. Just lightening the mood, bro, he'd say, laughing like it was some inside joke I should be grateful for. But the more I dated, the worse it got. Once he asked one straight-faced, "So, are you the Wednesday girl or the Thursday one?" I confronted him once. He said he was just screening them for me, like I'd outsourced my love life to him without knowing it. None of these girls are on your level, bro. You get too attached too fast. I'm just filtering the fakes. My sister, after she met him once, straight up told me, "He seems like a jerk. Why do you still live with him anyway?" I laughed it off. We split rent and the lease was still running. Moving out was expensive and he cooked, sometimes. I still wanted to believe there was something real in our friendship. I'd clean up after him. He stopped doing the dishes, never bought groceries, always ate mine, used my stuff without asking, left me to deal with the landlord whenever an issue popped up. He had this way of turning everything into a guilt trip. Why are you being so sensitive? Bro, you never used to be like this. I started seeing someone named Lila. She was smart, sharp, she noticed right away. "What's up with your roommate?" she asked the second time she came over. "He gives me the creeps." I told her a sugar-coated version. She nodded, then said, "You need to get away from him." I planned to, but I needed a bigger push to actually do it. Then it came. It was Lila's birthday. I was taking her out to this rooftop place she'd wanted to try. I told Caleb the day before not to expect me home till late. I came out of the shower to find him sitting on the couch, talking to her. He'd invited her over early through my phone, said I wanted to surprise her, and then fed her a whole story about how I'd been talking to other girls and had a habit of leading people on. Lila, bless her, saw through it instantly and waited for me to confirm the truth. I looked at Caleb. He had that same look, smug, laughing, leaning back like he just pulled off another clever prank. I realized I didn't know this person anymore. Maybe I never did. Lila looked at Caleb like it was getting to her and told me we needed to talk. She brought me into my room. I tried to defend myself from the accusations, but she gave me a kiss instead. Clearly she didn't believe him. I looked at Lila, apologized for everything, and told her calmly, "This is the last time he ruins anything for me." She nodded, said she believed me. I packed a bag that night and stayed at her place. The next morning I texted Caleb, "I'm done. You win. Enjoy the apartment. I'll be back for my stuff. Don't talk to me again." It's funny how quiet life is without someone constantly undermining you. The first few weeks were a breath of air I didn't know I'd been missing. I woke up without tension in my chest. Lila and I started seeing each other more regularly. I focused on work. My friends, the ones Caleb always told me didn't care about me, started coming around again. At first, Caleb took advantage of my absence, bringing over his on-again, off-again girlfriend. He tried bragging to me, thinking Lila had left me and showing how he made his girlfriend some nice dinner. Of course he used my good pots, and when I came back for them, they were not only dirty, but ruined. He started texting a lot. At first, it was sarcasm. "Bro, you seriously moved out over a girl? Come on, man, don't be dramatic." Then came the guilt trips. "I just didn't want to see you get hurt, and you always ditch me when you're dating someone." It's like I didn't even exist. I ignored them. After a while came the desperation. One night I came back to the apartment with a moving company to grab the rest of my stuff. Caleb was waiting. He looked like hell, bags under his eyes, apartment a wreck. He asked me to stay, said he missed the old days, said he was lonely. I was jealous, okay? He finally admitted. "You were always good with people. They actually liked you. First period. I didn't want to be left behind." He started crying, full-on tears, said he didn't mean it. I did believe him, but at this point I didn't care anymore. I told him calmly, "You had every chance, and you used it to make me miserable. I'm not your crutch. I'm not coming back." He just stared at the ground as the movers packed my last box. I walked out without looking back. I heard through mutuals that Caleb's life sort of collapsed. No one wanted to room with him. Word spread. He got into a fight with the landlord and was kicked out 2 months after I left. He couch surfed for a bit before moving back in with his mom. Lost his job. Started posting cryptic things clearly referencing me on social media about fake people and betrayal. Lila and I have done great. I laugh more, sleep better. Our apartment is small, but quiet. No drama, no manipulation, just space to be myself. A few weeks later, I got a text from Caleb's ex, not someone I ever really knew well. He'd always talked about her like he was doing her a favor by sticking around. "Just wanted to say I'm sorry. He told me what he did to you and I should have said something earlier. He tried the same mind games on me. I finally left." Turns out he bragged to her about sabotaging me, said he needed to keep me humble. She dumped him after realizing how manipulative he really was.